We're now live.
Okay. Good morning and welcome to a special council meeting in the morning, Friday, July 22nd. First of all, we would like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Robinson Superior Treaty Territory and that the land on which we gather is a traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and the Métis. Call the meeting to order. Approval of agenda. Any disclosures of interest? No disclosures of interest at this time. Recess the council part of the meeting for public meeting regarding the budget bylaw, and I see no public here. And Nathan got anything on?
Nope.
Nothing, so we'll reconvene council meeting and right into the other business. Number one, treasurer report.
So this is an annual report regarding excluded expenses that are not, these are expenses that you're not required to budget for. However, you need to be aware of what those expenses would have been had you budgeted. So the three things that you have to identify under the regulation are amortization expense on tangible capital assets, post-employment benefit expenses, and solid waste landfill closure and post-closure expenses. So none of those three are included in the budget that is before you. The estimated 2022 allocation for amortization would be just over the $700,000, and had you included that amortization in your budget, it would have been a levy increase of about just under 34%. The post-employment benefit expenses, we do not budget for the entire amount. However, we do budget, what is included in that budget is the amount that we pay per annually in our operating costs. The estimated amount for the total cost of the post-employment benefits is just over $130,000. Had you included all of that, that would have been a levy increase of just over 6%. And we do not budget for, we do not own a landfill or operate, and so we do not include expenses for landfill closure or post-closure. There is a reserve for future landfill site operations and or development emergencies that is available. The total, had you budgeted for all of those items, it would have equated to a decrease in the accumulated surplus of approximately just under $834,000. What is to be, the purpose of this is to acknowledge that there is a funding gap between what we have available and future infrastructure needs, and that, you know, the gap does exist, and that you are aware that you are not putting through enormous levy increases in order to do those things.
Okay. Thanks for that. Anybody got any questions? Hearing none. Resolution 191-22, moved by Councillor McGrath, seconded by Councillor Stefuric. The council accept the report from the treasurer regarding excluded budget expenses for 2022. All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 192-22, Moved by Councillor Stefurek, seconded by Councillor McGrath, that bylaw 34, 2022 being a bylaw to adopt the estimates for the sums required during the year 2022 for municipal operations be given first, second, third, and final readings and enacted. Discussion? Hearing no discussions, all those in favor? And we'll go on 193-22. Moved by Councillor McGrath, seconded by Councillor Stefurek, that bylaw 35-2022 being a bylaw to establish tax rates for the year 2022 for municipal purposes be given first, second, third, and final reading and enacted. Discussions? Any questions for Marlene? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. So, with that being done, that's the end of the meeting. Resolution 194-22, moved by Councillor McGrath, second by Councillor Stefurek, that the meeting now adjourned at 9:27 a.m. All those in favor?